This finely woven rug spans the entire hall. And 16. You stand in a small library. This fine map of the lands of Tarkus is quite detailed, although incomplete. This book looks quite old. The words, "The Prophecy," is written on it. You know, conveniently laid out.
So conveniently.
The book is open. You can't read the strange writing in the book. Can we take it? We, in fact, can take the book. Oh, let's see. It's an ancient leather-bound parchment. It's a small iron key. These glasses are worn. They've probably been used for a long time. We'll take the glasses. We'll take the key. And then we'll open these scrolls. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. Lands under the heavens. The key to the world. Terra Terrak. You've learned one magic spell. And the scroll vanishes. You've read the scroll. To move the sun from far to near. Light is what the darkness fears. Instantum Illumina. You've learned one magic spell. It's full of books. You don't have time to read every one of them. Think of your quest. Says you. This book's title is The History of War. You opened the book and read it. And when the Warlock Lord had finally gained power, he went up against the great kings. The evil one would have succeeded if it were not for the Circle of 12. If he ever returns to power, Tarkus will not live to see the rising sun. I don't remember that.
Huh.
This book's title is Blue Dragon. You open the book and read it. And then there shall come a day when things will be lost and people won't know where. And brothers will run away for absolutely no reason at all, and things will happen in the sky. And people will marvel at friends who have new names, and birds will be different? What the fuck am I even reading?
What the fuck are you reading? Wow.
This is actually new to me.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here like with a blank face, like, what the fuck?
This is a complete 12-volume set of the Encyclopedia Drusidica.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess we'll take this skull. Because why not?
Why not?
It seems to be the skull of some unfortunate individual. It's a small hole in the wall some 3 inches deep. How about this red gem? It's the only gem we have left. The bookcase slowly slides away, revealing a hidden passage. This room is dominated by a large fireplace set in a red brick wall. Yeah, dang, that is a freaking huge fireplace.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
Excessively huge.
Like, we use this exclusively to get rid of dead bodies. Huge.
God, seriously. This fireplace is quite large. Kindling rests in the fireplace. Whoops. Yes, yes. You torch the firewood. The fire starts burning, adding warmth to the room. It's a pewter goblet which glows with a lustrous shine. We'll take it. Got a poker. We've got some bellows. This wooden bellows has stoked many a floundering fire. It's a black iron poker. It's used to stir the embers of an ongoing fire. Through this portal, you can see the moon hovering over the darkened mountains? You mean darkened mountains? It is a globe mounted on a stand for display. It shows all the known lands. Looking closely, you can see a seam along the equator. Right. Heard something about the heavens something or other, so let's just chant the spell, shall we? Tirak. The spell was chanted. Tirak! A large crack appears around the equator of the globe. Let's open the globe. It is a jet black skeleton key. It's a small black bottle with a cork on top. Gee, I don't remember what bottle 5 is.
I don't recall.
Okay, I'm gonna save state, and then I'm gonna cram that thing in my face.
Like you do.
You drink the liquid in the bottle. It's as sweet as sugar. That's it?
Huh.
Are you sure it doesn't have any other properties? It feels like
Are you sure it's not going to murder us?
feels like one of those things like you drink and then like 6 moves later you die or something.
I mean, probably.
It smells like a kennel in here, and there are no windows through which to circulate fresh air. The steel mesh cage rattles constantly. A simple latch secures it. Ugh! There's a strange poisonous-looking liquid in the pot. A poisonous pot! It really stinks. This horseshoe seems to have taken quite a beating. Well, we'll take it anyway. This jar is extremely slimy. Oh, right. There are a couple of these really light jars here. It's a silver vial, and it's an empty test tube in a wooden rack. Okay, let's take this and this. I don't know about the slimy thing, but we'll take it. Okay, save stating again. Let's just cram random bottles into our mouth. Why not? Glug, you swallow the viscous liquid. It's like drinking tar. Ugh.
Yeah.
Otherwise, didn't seem to do anything, though.
Yuck.
How about bottle 4? Glug, you swallow this. Okay, yeah, they all say the same thing. Oh yeah, what if we just, what if we just open this? You remove the latch and a mutated dog pounces on you. It looks like the doctor put something strange in the dog's water. Before you can do anything else, the mutation quickly rips you apart. Oh, but look at him.
Sad puppy.
Nope. It's a sad thing, borf borf.
Sad thing, morph morph.
You stand in a small garden. The only sound is of falling water in the night. This exquisite marble fountain is shaped into the image of a sea serpent. From its mouth spews an acidic liquid. It's a small wooden flute. It looks like you can make wonderful music. The bark of this tree shows no hint of disease, and its leaves are an awesome gold color. An awesome gold color. Well, let's just take that flute, shall we? As you reach for the flute, you touch the water and pain explodes through your hands. The water is extremely acidic and obviously not good for drinking. So we need to get it out without touching the water. Well, we happen to have this gauntlet. You place the gauntlet on your hand. It feels like it was made just for you. By using the silver gauntlet, you remove the flute easily. The sound of the water splashing is music to your ears. We use flute. I forgot the little ditty is the deja vu ditty. The sound of the flute is very pretty indeed. It seems like you wake from a dream only to find a hole in the tree. Is it real? The flute's music is like magic. Gosh, you'd have to have played it here, and probably not anywhere else, in order to get this thing.
Jesus.
The ring is in hand. That did not look like a ring.
It really didn't.
It's a ring set with a large black sapphire. Oh right, you know what? Why don't we just stick these glasses on ourselves? You try the glasses on and they fit perfectly. You can see very well. Gee, you must have been very nearsighted. Let's open that book, shall we? Oh, look at the book then. Wow, with these glasses you can understand and read what you could not before. The light grows faint, the path winds round. Where life is lost, wisdom is found. The seed of the dream, for the evil is free. Where the sword is hung, he must place the key. A bridge to from, amidst burning death, a demon to guard. You guys again just like gave up at the end there.
Good.
But that is important, the whole sword key thing. Motari Rizeth. Oop, and then the book poofs, even though it had a very important clue in it.
Let's.
Oh, the hearse shoe. I know they only had so much space, but it's still kind of funny.
Hearse shoe.
Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. There's this very tiny... Lab animals can be chained to the stone while performing experiments on them. I think I can open this thing. What? I swear I could open that thing. There you go. I have to use it instead of open it. Jesus. The stone rises slowly out of the floor. A shining vial is inside it. The water is in hand. The stone descends back into place. The glass vial is filled with clear liquid. The sign of the cross is on it. Right. Holy water? You are awed by the majestic beauty of this immense banquet hall. And we're just gonna open all the doors. Oh, that one opened. That one's locked. Oh, come on. They're all locked. Well, we did have a key 6 at least. I don't know where this will be used. There we go. It's a family crest of Sir Dugan himself. I'll take it. The frame of this fine mirror is laced with silver and gold. It's a beautifully woven rug. We're just taking everything we can get our hands on.
Basically.
It's a silk
It's not nailed down or cursed, take it.
Open the rug?
Open rug.
Let me save state before I try this. Was it use the torch on the rug? The rug quickly catches on fire and burns away. A key can be seen underneath, because you would think to do that.
Seriously?
But here we go. Key 4 is in hand. I think I can use this here. Yep, there we go. This rusty lock doesn't seem to have been used for a long time. You mean the rusty key?
Words are hard.
Oh, you have entered a small corridor. 2 arched doorways wait patiently for you. And we'll take more of these torches, thank you. Lightning. From this windy ledge, you can get an idea of the size and strength of the castle. The sky foretells the coming of a great storm. Lightning lights up the countryside as you stand on a lookout point. It's a save state. It's a pot of gold! The leprechaun must have skipped town. This canvas pouch looks to be quite light. Close inspection reveals some druidic script on it. Well, hey, why don't we take the thing? Whoops. As you move the pot, you realize that you have fallen for the oldest trick in the book. You suddenly find yourself knee-deep in the moat. It seems that the alligators really enjoy your company.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing, chomp chomp. Oh, now we've got the real gold coins. It is a large gold coin with a well engraved on it. This coin has a mark on it that looks like a human skull.
Grim.
It's our buddy the Grim Reaper.
Hey, Grim.
He's just doing his job.
And thumped him.
You're in a small throne room. A skeleton wearing a gold crown sits on a throne in front of you. Although he looks dead enough, this royal skeleton sends shivers down your spine. There seems to be something in his hand. In the center of the pillar is a carving of a sword. Sir Dugan's royal seal is carved onto the stone pillar in vivid colors. What was it? What was I supposed to do here? I think I used the crest on... No.
Maybe? But I think he wanted his scepter back or something?
I feel like the ring also was something too. Maybe I can use No. Maybe it was a scepter. Hang on. I have like a bajillion and a half things in my inventory. Yeah, here we go. There we go. As soon as you give the scepter to the skeleton, the seal on the pillar lowers. You can now see a ring-shaped hole. Okay, there we go.
Right, that's where the ring came from.
The ring fits perfectly. The throne magically rises, revealing a secret passageway. Save state. This hallway is made of large granite slabs. Wait a minute. If I remember... Okay, I can take that one. No. I can take that one. I can take that one. Cough. Let's take this one. Okay, we can take all the torches. What was I remembering about this hallway? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, let's try going this way. Without thinking, you jump through the opening and immediately hear a loud click. Suddenly, the granite slab above you gives away and crushes you beneath it. It breaks every bone in your body. Every bone. That's impressive.
All of them.
Even my tiny baby toes? Okay, well we didn't go up these other two ways, so let's go. Although the evening air is cool, the small circular room radiates a fervent heat. Through this portal, you can see the moon hovering over the darkened mountains. Once again. A flame burns within this brazier, lighting the entire room. This horn is forged of flawless platinum. Its beauty is unbelievable. Yoink. A large fireball suddenly appears in the room and causes you to shield your eyes. When you open them, you notice that the fire has changed into something far more menacing. The Hellhound makes this hot room even hotter. There must be a way to cool the room off before you roast.
Or
Borf. The demon dog snarls and pounces on you, its teeth sink deep into your flesh. It's a sad thing.
sad thing. Bark, bark.
Bark, bark.
Like, it counts. It's still a bark.
It really does still count. We'll eventually get to the actual bark though. I think it's soon, actually.
I'm real excited for actual It's a Sad Thing, bark, bark.
Could I use... It's a hellhound, so was it I used the holy water? Let me see. The holy water has sent the hellhound back to the place where it was spawned. The flame died out. The room is quiet, as though nothing had happened. The horn is in hand. Honk honk the horn of Gondor. Woo! As you stand on the turret, an eerie blue dragon appears in the clear starry sky. It's a wyvern. This beastie is a distant cousin of a dragon, but it's smaller and fiercer. This rather heavy talisman is made of gold and is extremely sharp along its edges. It shines with an incredible brilliance. Can I use this horn on you? Nothing happened. I don't think I have anything to deal with the wyvern right now.
You gotta think like a star.
Yeah, I don't think I have a thing. Oops, with the speed of lightning, the wyvern wraps its tail around your neck. You die, screaming silently.
Whoops.
Well, we'll be back. Can I still not open this door? It's locked.
We get so many keys, but which one do we need?
Yeah, I keep forgetting what keys that I've already used or not.
Can you look at the door? Maybe it'll give you a hint.
I did, but it doesn't really say anything because this is fucking Shadowgate.
This is Shadowgate.
Oh, there we go. Key 5 worked. It appears to be a sphinx. It looks at you indifferently. Floofy.
Floof.
It doesn't seem to understand what you say. Fucking, and the hint they hid in here is just kind of mean. As you moved, the Sphinx spoke. Who are you? No one may pass without my permission. To pass, you must answer a riddle. I'm a fire's friend. My body swells with wind. With my nose I blow how the embers glow. Dost thou know? Bring me the answer to my riddle, and I shall let thee pass. Why, I do in fact happen to have this thing.
Ah, yes.
Boop. You have correctly answered my riddle, warrior. Thou may now pass. A telescope is beside the window. A star map is on the wall. This must be an observatory. As you peer through the telescope, you are amazed by the clarity of the night sky. It's an ancient... Oh, let's open that scroll. You've read the scroll. Observing the stars, the Throne constellation appears once every 5 summers. Legend says that it is a portal to another land. How does that help us? It's an ornate carving of a shooting star. The object is made of silver and is extremely heavy. Gotta think like a star. And then open the map. I remember this very clearly. Fucking open the star map.
Let's open the map.
This rod is made of cast iron. Right, okay. And we take this rod. And we save. Oh my! You are so captivated by the woman's beauty that you momentarily forget her predicament. Yes, in the moonlight she is even more beautiful. Keep calm there, buddy. It's some sort of spike that is made of precious metals. Ouch! The tips are as sharp as needles. This fine lass lies upon the floor, chained to the wall. She is extremely beautiful.
Oh goodness, we must help her.
It doesn't seem to understand what you say. This silver
Don't
chain...
call her it, that's rude.
This silver chain seems to be strongly secured to the wall. Don't worry, we'll save you. Let's use this sword on those chains, why don't we? Oh, doesn't want. Huh. I actually don't know if you can do a thing. Weird. Can we hit the chain? Pow! Ouch, that's smart.
You be dicks and hit the lady. That'd be mean.
That would be mean. But... what the hey. With a loud roar, the wolf pounces on you, taking your life. It's a sad thing, bark bark.
It's a sad thing, bark bark.
God damn it.
We're so happy. It's the whole reason we're playing Shadowgate. We want to say it's a sad thing, bark bark in context.
It's true.
Why are we like this?
Okay. So, werewolf. So we need to use this arrow, I believe. Boom. Your aim is true as you plunge the silver arrow into the beautiful woman. The beautiful lady suddenly transforms into a wolf. This looks like your typical dead werewolf. Your arrow is deeply lodged in its body. Yeah, typical.
You know, you see him every day.
Can we take our arrow back? I can't even wiggle. There you go. No, we can't take it. Okay.
Oh, well.
Nice. Okay. What was the hint for this one? I don't even remember. If there even was a hint, but we're gonna use the star on his face because that's apparently what we're supposed to do.
Gotta think like a star.
The star becomes a flash of light as you launch it. Fireball! Crash! It strikes the wyvern and it explodes into a million pieces. Grim.
I hate that I remember that just because I made a dumb comment on a YouTube video 5 million years ago.
No, you gotta.
Like, literally, just fucking, when Madame Luna played it, just, you thought like a star, and as a fucking result, you murdered a wyvern. Good job. She was like, wow, I did.
Oh, that's not the way I wanted to go. Wait, I'm lost. No, that's too far. Okay, here we go. Right, we do not look at this hole. This appears to be a mount of some sort, perhaps for a flagpole. Of course, you can't use like the poker or something. We gotta use this very exact rod.
It was made to very specific specifications.
Suddenly, the sky seems to be on fire as a bolt of pure lightning strikes the rod. You are startled to see a skeletal hand rise from a hole that has formed at your feet. It looks like a fork.
I brought you a hot dog.
It's a wand of sorts. Carved on the side of the wand is a small picture of a serpent. Right.
Right.
The wand is in hand. As you take the wand from the skeletal hand, it begins to descend. The hole then closes up as if it had never been. The fork disappears into the... Like, seriously, that's so fucking random. Why would the lightning concentrating into the rod make a skeletal hand, like, apparate through a hole randomly in the floor? Like...
Well, why not? It's a Shadowgate. Do what we want, bitches.
Alright, I'm gonna go all the way back here. And now we get to do this thing. Let's use this wand. The snake begins to shake and stutter. Is it just your eyes or is it shrinking? The serpentine statue begins to change. It grows smaller and smaller. It dematerializes and forms anew as a staff of tremendous beauty. The staff is in hand. Was this the Staff of Ages? I think. Druidic script winds its way around the staff. You can feel power emanating from it. Suddenly, you feel heavier than you did only a moment ago. Florp. I remember. The troll says you must pay a toll of 1 gold coin, and he now has your spear. What if I were to give him actual gold coins? Would he just be a dick? The troll says, I've changed my mind. I won't let you cross my bridge after all. Yep, he's just a dick.
He's just a dick.
Okay, I think the second time around, was it, the shadow thing? I think? Shadow spell, yeah. Was it, Humana? As soon as the magic is invoked, you lose sight of yourself. You're as invisible as the wind. Okay, I think I have everything I need at the moment. So we can finally move on. Famous last words. On the opposite wall are a pair of stone beasts guarding a dark archway. This stone statue is some 3.5 feet tall and ugly as all heck. Wow, language game. It is very cold to the touch.
I can't believe Shadowgate said heck.
I know, right? Suddenly, the beasts begin to shudder and their eyes begin to glow red. The gargoyles, angered at your presence, spring from their frozen state and rip you to pieces. There's not enough left of you to even feed to the birds.
Wow. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here in the back of my mind going, let Shadowgate say fuck.
I mean...
That's so dumb.
Sulphurous fumes rise from the hot molten lava some 30 feet below you. Swimming would not be wise. This huge statue is made of precious metals. It holds a basin of smoldering coals. This dark red lava comes from the Earth's core. I think Mortari? The statue lowers and a large platform rises out of the lava. You may now move your way across. Don't ask me why I remembered that. I just remembered. I think there was a hint in the thing. I don't even know.
You are good. Can't remember.
Also, Illumina, I think, was here. Suddenly, the cavern is so bright that you have to shade your eyes. It takes you a few moments to regain your senses from the Nova Burst. It seems the gargoyles were also effective and haven't yet recovered from the spell. Right, so then we use this opportunity to move through. The room seems to be made solely for the purpose of housing the well. This fine well is made of both stone and mortar. This door is covered with dust and dirt. Of course the door is locked.
Always.
I don't know if you could ever open that door. I don't remember ever opening that door. Actually, I don't think I want to go down there yet. Stalagmites surround this room like the cavernous jaws of a huge beast. It looks like a large, very deep pit. It's a strong-looking metal cylinder. You seem to be... It's a finely crafted wooden handle. There are 3 handles here, side by side. Right, okay, so we have to use them in a specific order. So we go, I believe, boink, boink, and then boink. There we go. Scree! Scree! The cylinder lifts with a shuddering sound. You're momentarily dazzled as the darkness is lit by a blinding flash. The silver orb is revealed. Aha! It's an orb made of silver. Its glowing surface causes your skin to tingle. The orb is in hand. As soon as you remove the orb, the cylinder lowers. Borb. I think you can try to move into this hole? Yes. You woke the sleeping guard from his beauty sleep. He decides to eat you for breakfast. For, like, no reason.
You woke him up. He cranky.
Also, was this a place where I could leave stuff? Maybe? The silver orb to banish below, the staff of ages to vanquish the foe, joining to the golden blade last of her bloodline. Fine. Where the hell can I drop anything then?
I don't know if you can just drop Charlie drop thing.
Like, at least in Uninvited, it was like, hey, this might be a good place to drop shit you don't need anymore, and, like, I've never found it. I don't remember ever finding a place in Shadowgate that lets you do the same. But, like,
Yeah.
why else would they have a leave function if you couldn't, you know? It seems silly.
Unless it was just holdover from the engine, IDK.
Anyway, save state. Let's just jump in the well. With a mighty leap, you jump headfirst into the well. On the way down, you see no water below. The well was deeper than you imagined. You have just broken every bone in your body.
Wow.
This is also pretty unintuitive, but it is a large gold coin with a well engraved on it. So yeah, let's just chuck this down the well, shall we?
Why
As soon
not?
as you throw the coin into the well, a huge wind erupts within it. It reminds you of the small dust devils you see in the autumn months. The swirling winds carry you down the deep well and set you gently into the cavern below. You stand above a beach, looking down upon a river. Okay, before I do anything else, I think... There we go. Suddenly, lightning begins to flash in the room. Then, the golden spike slides smoothly onto the staff and locks into place. Light cascades through the room as the staff becomes a living entity. Power emanates from the staff. The three are now and forever one. Yep, that's the Staff of Ages. Okay.
Ah, yes.
It's a great gold gong. Its beauty is enhanced by the intricate stand that supports it. The river's waters...
This intricate stand of 3 sticks.
I know, right? The river's water is dead calm. It wouldn't surprise you if this were the river's Styx. Cough hack.
Okay.
Thump! The sound echoes in the room. Fine. After the gong sounds, a specter materializes right before your eyes. The ghostly ferryman doesn't look friendly. You hear a faint voice ask for a fare. The specter is wrapped in tattered rags. You can see a skeleton within the cloak. Just gazing at this apparition is enough to give you the creeps.
Aw, I think they look friendly.
Pass a gold coin. The ferryman takes the coin and gestures you to board quickly. You climb aboard the tiny raft and soon reach the opposite bank. A stone skull stands against the far wall, screaming silently. For some reason, you get the feeling you are standing on sacred ground. For some reason. Right. The sun under the blade, so I believe it was the talisman needed to be under yeah. The artifact known as the Bladed Sun is now secured and in place. And then honk honk the Horn of Gondor?
Honk honk.
The sound of the horn echoes loudly in your ears. Suddenly, you hear the sound of grinding rock. The jaw of the skull begins to descend. Hot wind erupts from the mouth, creating the illusion that the stone skull is alive. If I remember, if you do that wrong, it lasers you in the face. Wait. I'm gonna try to do it wrong.
Laser.
Boop. Yep. Lasers from the eyeballs. Or the sockets. You have placed the Bladed Sun in the wrong hole. You did not heed the warnings, and now the Warlock's Lord's defenses end your life. Very silly.
So silly. It's the lasers.
Oh, we're nearing the end here. The cavern that you have entered is by far the largest your eyes have ever gazed upon. From the depths rises the most powerful creature that has ever existed, the behemoth. But he's so cute! Look at him!
Look at him! I want to be friends with the behemoth. Look at his cute, dumb face.
He's a little slobbery,
He's so pink
sure,
and
but...
cuddly.
He's a little slobbery, sure, but look how pink and cute he is.
He's so round.
Your
I
stomach
love him.
knots up as you stare at this new horror. The beast is indeed incredible.
Incredibly adorable. Like, seriously, what were they going for? He's cute, guys.
No.
I know it's the NES, but like, holy shit, how cute he is.
You wonder for a moment how you could defeat such a creature as this. What the hell?
Tummy rubs?
Although his back is turned, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's the Warlock Lord. It seems that his staff is controlling the creature, keeping it at bay. Your jaw drops and you stare in awed silence at the sight of the great titan. Acid drips from his jaws and sizzles on the ledge below. So if you try to do anything besides what you're supposed to do here, I think the wizard immediately vaporizes you?
Oh, I want to see the friends.
Well, Honk Honk did nothing.
Try to punch the wizard.
The hit.
Punch wizard.
The Warlock Lord feels your presence and knows that you are the seed that must be destroyed. Flame shoots forth from his staff and engulfs your body. You have failed.
Sad thing, Martha.
Okay, it doesn't matter what you try to do. So, instead, let us use the Staff of Ages on the... Whoops. Okay, not him, apparently. You pray as you raise the Staff of Ages that it has the power that the prophets claimed. The staff pulsates with power and a beam of light explodes from it, striking the behemoth. Behemoth, I don't know.
I think it's behemoth.
No.
Oh no! Rah.
Oh, I'm going now.
I'm going.
The creature
Bye.
screams in agony, thrashing back and forth in great pain. In his rage, he grabs the Warlock Lord and descends into the depths forever. You can hear the Warlock Lord's screams fade into silence. Suddenly, it is very quiet. A beautiful light seems to fill the cavern. The morning sun has vanquished the terrible night. I mean, you say to yourself, it is over. Although exhausted, you lean on the Staff of Ages and begin your long journey home.
Don't fucking use it as a walking stick. That's like a fucking priceless artifact.
Jeez. Word of your historic quest has already reached the farthest parts of the land. How? They didn't have phones back then.
Seriously? I guess the wizard that sent you told everybody IDK.
You are triumphantly greeted as you enter the gates of the royal city of Stormhaven. Moments later, you are ushered into the royal palace, where you are greeted by the king. I know what thou hast done, brave one. The world would be dark forever without thee. Okay. Okay. Is that it? I swear there was more.
I thought so also.
Oh, there we go. You are bestowed a kingdom to rule, and the king's fair daughter's hand. who's hiding behind the king like, I don't want any part of this, excuse me.
Excuse you, I didn't sign on for this. Okay.
As you leave the throne room, you know that although this quest is over, others await. After all, the bards will need new legends to sing of and new tales to tell. The first stories end. Apparently they were planning more, but it never happened.
It's a sad thing their journey had to end here.
Well, there was Shadowgate 64, but I don't know what the heck happens in that. And then we have the I suppose, remake-ish game, which I actually do very much want to play.
I never did get around to playing the remastered one either.
It looks good. So, now that we've played original Shadowgate, sort of. I think the original one was on the PC, but at some point we should go and do the remastered one.
We should.
Also, the checkerboard is really bothering me because it's not actually checkerboard. Like,
I know, it's a weird angle.
It's driving me up the wall now that I've noticed it.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Either way.
Frig.
Either way, it's late, and this is a good note to end on. So,
whoops.
I don't think anybody is in chat, but thank you for watching, and happy Halloween and good night.
Happy Halloween!
Bye, guys.
Night stream.